Hi everyone, welcome to Mondays with Yana and Diego, where we are having English conversations about different topics. You can take advantage on them to practice your English, obviously your listening skills, and if you have someone that is also learning English next to you or maybe knows already how to speak English very well, you can practice your speaking, and if not, you can also take advantage on it to write some stuff down, either a summary about what we are speaking or your own thoughts. Well, there are many ways to take advantage on it. I think, Diego, you weren't prepared to to this recording, right?
No, I wasn't.
Well, let me tell you, the topic will be anniversaries.
Ooh.
Wedding anniversaries. Is that the right expression or not? Because there
Yes.
can be anniversaries about different things.
That's correct. A wedding anniversary.
Okay. Any idea why would I choose that kind of topic?
Yes, because it happens to be our wedding anniversary tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
We will be...
When the day it will be uploaded?
Yes.
On Monday.
On Monday. And we will have been married for 8 years.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
8 very colorful years.
Very happy years.
What do you think, Diego? Are anniversaries important, or what's your opinion about wedding anniversaries?
I do think it's important to celebrate them, honestly, every year, because supposedly you're supposed to officially celebrate them big time, like every 5 years, I think. And you have like the paper anniversary and the gold or the silver and the diamond. I'm not sure, but I think it's important to celebrate it every year, to remember that you've been married another year, and well, to do something. It doesn't have to be something huge, but I think it should be something special, something out of the ordinary. What do you think?
But not because you would be suffering so much, no? So you can.
No.
So you have to celebrate it every year. Well, I don't know, as I mentioned in some other videos, I really like all kinds of celebrations. I mean, as long as they have something to do with me. No, I won't celebrate Chinese New Year's now because I'm not Chinese, I'm not married with a Chinese person, I don't live there now. Obviously the things that have something to do with me. Because I think, well, life is a celebration. We should be happy and thankful for all the good things that happen to us. So yes, I'm more for it, for celebrations.
I agree. And tomorrow we're going to a very, very special place.
How do you say hacienda in English?
Hacienda.
We're going to a nice hacienda in our state.
For the people that don't know what this is, these were the very, very big houses that I believe the Spanish people used to own when they were here in Mexico.
Exactly.
Colonizing.
Right. There are these enormous green areas where we are going. There are going to be geese and ducks and a lot of grass and games for kids and stuff. So
it's beautiful gardens and a nice like cobblestone paths where you walk and you see the gardens, and there's a little lake, I believe, next to where
I think so.
Where we're going. It's part of of this house of this very old rich man, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Well, I even like to celebrate anniversaries when we started going out, but someone told me once that this is not what it counts once you get married. What do you think about that, Diego?
I told you that. Yeah. Big mistake.
Why?
Because no, I was thinking, well, you should celebrate, or you usually celebrate, the years you've been married. You don't usually remember or celebrate the time you have been with a person.
But in our case, we started living together on that date, no? So we've really been sharing our life since that date, no? Maybe that makes it different, no? I think it's very different if you go out with someone and each of them at their own houses, no? And only going to the movies, to the restaurants and stuff, no?
Yes, that's right. And going back to those days, it was very interesting that we just really had this chemistry between each other, and we liked each other so much, and we liked each other's company so much, and we just wanted to be together.
Exactly.
And I don't know if it was you. I think it was you who suggested, because one day I was going to go back home, and I was like 2 hours away from you, or an hour and a half, and you simply said, "Well, why don't you just simply stay, right? Don't go."
More or less the story went like that. Yes, it started because I had a small surgery and I wasn't allowed to carry more than 3 kilos for, I think, for a week or something. So he said, "Oh, do you want me to, well, be here with you to help you out, no, until you recuperate?" I said, "Oh, thank you, no." And you were staying there for a week. And the day before you were supposed to go back home, I suddenly got a weird face and you asked me, "What is it, no?" I said, "Well, I don't like the idea of you going back." And then he said, "Me neither." And then we went both back to your old house and we packed the stuff and you moved.
We, like, not rented. We got a guy from the market, that was renting his. Well, he was driving it too, no,
Exactly.
his little truck,
Exactly.
and I didn't have that many things, so all my things fit in his truck, and that was it. I just went to your place, and then we're here 8 years later.
No.
Well, no, you're
10
right.
years
10 years
later.
later, because that was not when we got married. You're right.
Yeah, but going back to the wedding anniversary, I have this blouse. I don't know, Mexicans, maybe you would recognize where it's from, but if not, it's from Oaxaca. And I bought it 8 years and some days ago in Oaxaca. And I still remember I was with my mom and her friend Marcela. We were walking there in Plaza, what was it, next to Los Quiles?
I don't remember the name of the plaza.
Something with A. Alcalá? No sé.
Alcatraz? I don't know.
Sorry, it was something with A. And they had these blouses and I chose the orange one. And well, it was really, really nice with so many nice memories. There, my father came with his wife. My friends came over, Susana and Rodrigo. Barbara with her boyfriend. My ex-co-workers came, Larissa with her husband, and Miss Lulu and her husband. And well, obviously we had all your family, the ones that were able to come.
Mm-hmm.
No?
Yeah, some couldn't come.
Yes. And friends, no?
Yeah.
And it was so different because, well, we married in Oaxaca and no one is from Oaxaca. We just married there because we loved the state so much, like the city so much, or I was the one that loved it more, or how was it?
Yeah, you were the one that loved the place. It was interesting because we were going to go to Chiapas. That was the original plan.
Not to get married.
No, to visit. And we read that in December it was hot in Oaxaca and it wasn't hot in Chiapas. So we decided to go to Oaxaca, and then you just fell in love with Oaxaca and we never went to Chiapas. We still have to go. Well, you have to go. I've been there.
So far, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very, very, it's beautiful there in Oaxaca. So
It is.
well, we came there and we were spending some time with our family, and we were so lucky because we had a wedding organizer, and so we were just relaxing there pretty much.
Well, that was necessary. We couldn't be going and coming back and forth. It was impossible.
Yes, but because of that, we really enjoyed the day before, no?
Mm-hmm.
And we were in those beautiful hotels. Do you remember them?
Yes, but I remember that before we went downtown to the little plaza, Zócalo, and I think we even sat down and had some beers, right? The day before. We were not in a hurry, doing things, nothing, not at all.
And well, we were in the hotel Las Golondrinas.
Mm-hmm.
And then
it's really, it's not a hotel, it's really a
hostel.
A hostel. Beautiful hostel.
Amazing, with many, many beautiful flowers and beautiful rooms.
And you can have your own room.
Exactly.
It's not like you have 30 people or 10 people in one room, no.
And from there, we went on for the last 2 or 3 days, we went to Bougainvilleas.
Right.
That was
beautiful.
Differently beautiful, no?
Yeah.
I mean,
fancier.
I loved both hotels. Well, and then we were getting ready for the wedding, everyone was coming, we were greeting everyone and stuff. And then on the day of the wedding, it was Viernes Santo. How do you say it in English?
I don't know. Holy Friday,
Friday.
maybe.
That no one gets married normally except of us. And the organizer didn't think of it, even though we were speaking about the wedding and everything for more than 6 months before we got married.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't click that it's Holy Friday. So we had to make an effort to find someone who would be willing to marry us, and luckily there was a judge that was willing to, or how do you say?
Yes, to
marry us.
Marry us, yes.
So everything was ready. Diego went before me, obviously, because the bride is not supposed to come with the groom. And well, the organizer said, you know what, my assistant will come and pick you up, but make sure punctual, because it was very difficult to get this judge, and she's kind of strict and stuff, no? And I think we were supposed to get married at 7 in the evening. It was like 15 to 7. The assistant was supposed to come at 6:30, and she didn't.
Mm-mm.
And 6:35, nothing.
And you got desperate, and you got worried,
nothing.
and yes. And then what happened? What did you do?
I just had some movie scene. I went out in my white wedding dress to the street to call the taxi.
And the taxi driver says jokingly, "Oh, are you getting married?"
Yeah, I said,
And
well,
you
yeah.
said, "Yes, I am. Hurry up."
Yes, I am. Why do you think I'm wearing this dress? Hurry up, if not, or else they won't marry me. So the taxi driver took me to the place, and I still remember on all the photos I have, everyone's laughing now when I entered, because I explained what and how happened.
Right. I think you should mention the very special moment with the dress.
Which one?
Well, the one from Oaxaca.
You tell me.
Well, there's a tradition in Slovenian, right? In Slovenia, where you're supposed to change your dress. You had your white dress, but then I think at midnight,
yes,
you change your dress because what does that mean?
Because you enter to a new life. You enter from girlfriend, you change into the wife. So it's a symbol, no? It's something symbolic.
And you chose a typical gala, or what do you call it?
Folkloric.
For special occasions, Tehuana, which is a typical Oaxacan dress.
Exactly.
Made out of, I forgot the word in English.
Isn't it velvet, or?
Is it velvet?
I think so. A very special, soft.
Very, very, very special. And well, you put it on, and everyone saw this foreigner in this Oaxacan dress, and you even made, I think, at least one guest cry.
Exactly, because they said, well, it was so special, and then we were giving out some souvenirs. One of them was a Slovenian souvenir. It was like a red honey bread that is very typical in the shape of heart, and the Mexican souvenirs was green pottery that is typical from Oaxaca. Some small, like these small souvenirs.
The typical pottery is black and green, and we gave out these small
green pottery.
Yeah, green pot, yes.
And we asked them to play some famous Mexican music of Luis Miguel, no El Viajero, some very, very Mexican songs. And well, yes, I made at least one person crying, and he said, "Oh my God, I can't believe it, you're a foreigner, and so much love for Mexico is put to this wedding. Really, you gave us an enormous lesson to all the Mexicans." But we started at the end. We skipped the food. Can I ask you to explain what we ate, because you're more a food person than I am?
That's what I remember, but I remember that we didn't want anything fancy like what they were offering us, so we in the end went for what they call cazueladas, and they're like pots made out of clay with the food inside, and you keep it warm. I want to remember that one of them was rajas con crema y queso and huevo, which is some sort of chili poblano from Mexico that's really not spicy, and it had cheese and it had cream and Oaxacan style with eggs mixed, really good. What else do we have? My God.
Well,
different dishes like that.
Dishes
typical.
to make tacos.
Nothing fancy, but very typical.
Because I wanted to, for Slovenians, because there were quite some, believe it or not, I wanted them to try the food that I have here that I can have here daily, not some no super sophisticated things.
Right.
Then we have tlayudas.
Tlayuda, which we did not have because that was around 2:30 in the morning, and we were busy
We
partying
weren't hungry anymore.
and celebrating and drinking, and we didn't even have
Tlayudas are
that.
these enormous like this, no? Tortillas.
Like a tostada, very big.
Like this.
Uh-huh.
With different stuff.
Huge tortilla. Usually has beans and it has meat and maybe
Cheese.
lettuce and cheese.
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes? I don't remember.
Yes. Then we had mezcalines. What are mezcalines?
Like mezcal with some sort of flavored fruit, I think.
And fruit waters.
Yeah.
Agua de horchata.
Yeah. And something very special, we got your friends, I think it was your family and friends, or just your
My
family, to
father.
bring
Uh-huh.
Slovenian champagne.
Exactly.
What?
Sparkling wine.
Sparkling wine, which you call champagne.
That we used
Delicious. And
I
they
how
brought
they
it
say it for a brindis?
to toast.
To toast. Yes.
But guess what?
Yes.
We're out of time.
Oh, not again. Well, congratulations, Diego.
Congratulations, Yana.
I hope we celebrate many, many, many more anniversaries.
I'm sure we will.
As happy as we are right
And hopefully we'll be able to now show some photos while while we're showing this video and people are seeing the video. We will now try and show some photos or some videos.
now. Okay. Well, I know you liked our videos, so if it really is like this, you can always give us a like, share it with whoever you wish, and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our videos. See you here next Monday. Bye.
Bye.